Good morning and welcome in. Dan Hardenbrook, glad to have you along. Hope your weekend went well. Let's start off the brand new week with a look at your latest local news from around the region. It is your Newberry News Update on M123 FM. Your Monday news headlines brought to you by Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center.
Dr. Andy Hollenbeck is a Petoskey surgeon who practices 2 days a week at Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center with three very important words: colon cancer screening.
Colon cancer screening start at the age of 45 for average risk individuals. This is a change from previous 50-year-old starting age.
Colon cancer is one of the most easily prevented cancers because screenings can stop it before it can begin.
Screenings to remove polyps, which are small outgrowths within the colon. These polyps can be precancerous, which if left in your colon for a long enough period of time will eventually change into colon cancer.
Colonoscopies remove the polyp, preventing the cancer.
Remove them and send them to the pathologist or the lab, and this prevents them from changing into colon cancer.
Dr. Hollenbeck urges not putting off colon cancer screenings.
However, it is very beneficial to your overall health in preventing colon cancer. It's timely and the ability to go home shortly after.
Talk to your primary care provider about colon cancer screenings today. Helen Newberry Joy. Your health, our passion.
In your latest local news this morning, another storm making its way through in what has been a snowy start to the spring season in the eastern Upper Peninsula. Winter weather advisory issued over the weekend and in effect till late Monday morning as snowfall and blowing and drifting snow with slippery road conditions met commuters on this Monday. Additional snow accumulations between 2 to 4 inches of snow are expected across much of the region today as Mother Nature just won't let winter go. It's going to be the second major blast of snowfall and cold temperatures since the calendar officially flipped to spring late last week. Good news for the area schools as they're all on spring break. Bad news for families, including students and parents. Well, hard to celebrate the spring season when snow continues to fall. We'll have more on the winter weather advisory and the latest spring snowfall coming up in our weather forecast. Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center is reminding the community that one of their local offices will be closed for the following week. According to Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center, their Eckerman Community Clinic will be closed the entire week of March 24th through the 28th. HNJH says that if you are a patient of the Eckerman Clinic and need assistance during the week-long closure, you can contact the main hospital office in Newberry at 906-293-9200. You can also get more information on the Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center Facebook page or go online to HNJH.org. The Lewis County Veteran Services Office, Sam Veteran Services Officer Rick Menard wants the area veterans to be aware that there are changes in sign-in procedures for veterans in their U.S. Department of Veteran Affairs login. In 2025, veterans will need a login.gov or ID.me account to sign in and view their benefits and other information online. There's 2 secure sign-in account options at login.gov and ID.me, which apply for all VA websites and apps. The United States Department of Veteran Affairs is reminding veterans that they've removed the My Health Vet option. Earlier this month, they'll be removing the DS Logon option for veterans coming up in September. Now, veterans will still be able to use their My Healthy Vet Health portal. They'll just need to sign into the account, again, with a login.gov or ID.me account. If you need to help create a new login.gov or ID.me account or want more information on what it's all about, contact Veteran Services Officer Rick Menard in Lewis County at 906-293-4890. The Village of Newberry is announcing that the regularly scheduled Planning Commission meeting for tonight has been postponed. Planning Commission meeting for the Village of Newberry getting rescheduled for next week. It'll be Monday night, March 31st, Meeting will take place at 6 p.m. at the Village Council offices at 307 East McMillan Avenue. Get more updates and other information. Follow along with changes that could potentially be coming through the Planning Commission. Get all the latest in the Village of Newberry by going to Village of Newberry, Michigan Facebook page or the website at villageofnewberry.com. I'm Dan Hardebrook. That is your latest local news this morning. It's your Newberry News Update on M123 FM. Your Monday news headlines brought to you by Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. At HNJH, your health is their passion. For a full range of services they provide in communities right here close to home, go online to hnjh.org. Time now to check in with sports this morning. How sweet it is to be a fan of the University of Michigan or Michigan State men's basketball teams. Both the Wolverines and the Spartans advancing to the Sweet 16 after the first weekend of the NCAA tournament. Second seed Michigan State in the South region advancing to the 16th Sweet 16 for Coach Tom Izzo as the Spartans rallied from a halftime deficit to beat New Mexico 71-63 in second round action last night. Michigan State overcame the slow start to knock off the 10th seeded Lobos and advance to the Sweet 16 round in Atlanta next weekend. Spartans opened the tournament earlier in the weekend with a victory over 15th seeded Bryant and a runaway contest 87-62. Up next for the Spartans in the Sweet 16 will be a matchup with the 6th seeded Ole Miss Runnin' Rebels. That game will be Friday night in Atlanta. Michigan will also be in the same region for the Sweet 16. They're just one win away from a matchup with Michigan State for a spot in the Elite Eight and a trip to the Final Four. Michigan's journey has been up and down after barely escaping 12th-seeded UC San Diego to open the tournament in the first round 68-65. Michigan State looked much better in their second matchup. 5th-seeded Wolverines, an underdog, got past Texas A&M 91-79. That game was Saturday night. Tough task for Michigan to keep things going. They get the number one overall seed in the tournament, Auburn, on Friday night. Michigan State beats Ole Miss and Michigan beats Auburn. Two teams would face off in the Elite Eight. Not just Michigan schools still dancing in the NCAA tournament. Steve Stifler's Arkansas Razorbacks are Sweet 16 bound. John Calipari's team has knocked off a couple of the top programs in the country. Arkansas beats perennial powerhouse Kansas in the opening round, 79-72. Then busts a whole bunch of brackets, causing damage to fans everywhere with a 75-66 win over St. John's. They were a 2 seed, one of the most popular picks to win the title in March Madness bracket pools through both ESPN and Yahoo. In the NBA last night, the Pistons continue to win 136-130 over New Orleans. Ronald Highland III had a career-high 26 points off the bench. It's the 40th win of the season for the Pistons. They're one game shy of clinching at least an even record on the season. Still the 6th seed in the Eastern Conference standings. Detroit looking for their first winning season in several years. Needs just 2 victories to finish above 500. Your latest local weather forecast for the day today. Snow showers likely to continue. Cloudy skies and a high in the mid-30s. North winds 5 to 15. Could see 1 to 2 inches of snow possible with higher amounts in snowbelt areas. Closer to rain along the lake shores. For your Monday night snow showers, another inch possible. Lows in the mid-20s with wind chills in the single digits. For your Tuesday, slight chance of snow. Cloudy, highs in the low 30s. Wednesday, mostly sunny. The snow stops for a minute. Highs will be in the upper 30s. This is your Newberry News Update on M123 FM.